Hey there, royal family. Welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited to take you guys with us to Reef City, baby. Well, on this vlog, I am going to discuss the pros and cons of Reef City. And I am so embarrassed to say that it was my very first time, child, at Reef City. But to my defense, I have been to Ratanga Junction in Cape Town, and I just never saw the need to go to Reef City until my children were like, Mommy. And y'all know when my children ask, Mommy and Daddy deliver. Now, before we get into it, let me introduce you to my beautiful big family of 6. That's a daddy right there who insisted on wearing a rugby top. That's Mama Bear, me of course, and my eldest right there who's so camera shy, and my second Ditsebo, and the very busy one, Timo over there. I'm sure you can tell which one he is. Chow and the baby, the princess. Praise. Now let's go in. Oh, one more thing. The pram, the stroller, do not take it in with you. Big mistake. So we purchased our tickets online because the website indicated that it's an absolute must to purchase your tickets online. Otherwise, you cannot access the facility. And that was not true at all. My assumption was since we had bought our tickets, we're allowed to walk in at the main gate. So I thought that we would use the same thing to access the theme park. But boy, oh boy, was I wrong. We had to stand in this very long line, produce our proof of purchase, and as you can see, our tickets, we got them and we then scanned them through and we got access to the park. I would have preferred that we go straight in because wow. One thing about Reef City is that you've got to be fit. You need to be absolutely fit, especially when you have very energetic kids like mine. Getting in there, we were so overwhelmed because we didn't know where to go, left, right, or just stay where we were. So we decided to move left, and there was no signage. We didn't know what right to access where. So we stopped for food and then proceeded to the Anaconda because that's where our eldest decided that he wanted to go. But he went in and came out because he complained that the queues were absolutely long. So we decided that we're going to find a family friendly ride, and as you can see there, it started raining while we were in the queue and all rides were closed. Now we all ran in the rain and we were told that there would be no activity unless the rain stopped. After spending 2,000 rands, well, to be exact, 1,725 rands including that, we were not just going to leave without being on a ride. So we prayed and trusted God to stop the rain. And there you go, the rain stopped. And now I'm just going to take you with us to all the different activities. By the way, this 1,725 includes every single ride in the park. But all foods are obviously excluded, and also any other activities like where I was trying to get a teddy bear are not included. I think it's quite a bargain. Let me know what you think. Anyways, go on and enjoy the video. And as for me, I was just chasing after my daughter the entire time. So I hope you do enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up. Just a quick interruption to say my son was on there and I was just speaking in tongues the whole time. Sure. Anyway, right back to business. Where was I? Right. Subscribe if you haven't, and let me know if you want to see more such videos. Ciao. Did I also mention that there is absolutely something for everyone? Like everyone. There's loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of activity. Like, guys, kuningi. That teddy bear I told you about, well, that's me trying to get the ball into the basket to win one of those big teddy bears. Now, tell me how I'm gonna hit a board and get a ball, a tiny little ball that doesn't have any weight, to hit that board and fall, dip into the ball right underneath it. And when I tell you that it was $100 per 3 balls, and I was so determined to win, ask me how much I spent. Guys, I get a I'm a winner, and because I wasn't getting it right, I decided to get my children on board because I wasn't going away without this teddy bear. And you know, one thing I realized is I should stay far away from the casino because my level of determination, when I tell you that it scared me, like, listen. Eventually I gave up, and when I tell you that I had to pull my innermost self-control to not partake in this one, I did. And we decided to go exploring, and you know, there was, I don't know, a museum but we didn't stay there. And there's Daddy, Praise, and Tigo, and that's us. And from there we went to the other side where, you know, we tried until we split again so that everybody can get an opportunity. Oh, by the way, that Ferris wheel, ciao. Keep watching the video. And I tell you that I was so nauseous from just knowing that the top part is so exposed. Like, what if this thing tips? I mean, I even tried to get the, you know, the scales in terms of the weight balance, and everyone else was so chilled. And me, Shim, look at my babies over there. They were like, we're not doing this thing. And I should have just stayed with them because, remind me again why I decided to get onto a basket and be high up there. But when I tell you that my babies are a vibe, I mean, another pointer is because there is so much to do and we didn't go there early enough, and that's some piece of advice I would give you. If you are going to go Reef City, leave very early in the morning and be waiting as soon as they open their gates, because we had very limited time. So we decided to split up. I stayed with the big boy and also our third, Simu, and we did a few activities while Daddy was with Isabel and Praise. We then exchanged an hours with the two middle boys and Praise, because Daddy was just so tired of chasing after her, and it was now my turn, and him and Big Boy decided to go around looking for rides that Big Boy wanted to get on. And when I tell you that Daddy was tired, Daddy was so tired, and I just had to take over. And guys, my kids, but I guess they get all their energy from me. It's like we've forgotten how to walk and we just literally run everywhere. But funny how life just goes by so quickly, and that's why I believe in being tuned to every single moment, because you blink and your kids are able to make their own decisions. And here she wanted to be Spider Girl, and you know, one thing about my baby, she's just so gracious, so pretty, so cute, so I mean, so this was our very last activity, and it's like bounce, you know, where there's just trampolines and you jump. You'd honestly think that at this point my kids would have been tired, and this was like 5 p.m. almost. They still had so much energy, guys, and I was just taking my time putting on my socks so I could rest. And this activity is also catered into the amount, but you have to buy a pair of socks, which is 30 rands per pair, and they're so cute. I mean, and also I loved that, you know, also my big boy got to just do his jumps and front flips and back flips, hey, whatever you call it. And my kids were still not tired. That's another thing. That's the example they're saying, Mommy, I had my time. I had the best time of my life. And that just made my heart melt. I said that this is the last activity. Wow, my kids sprinted out of the arena and they found more rides. The first one they went on is the bumper cars, and we finished up with the elephants. They literally shut the place down, and they enjoyed every minute, every second, right up until they couldn't go on anything anymore. Guys, when I tell you that they have energy, they have loads of energy, but I'm actually exactly the same way because let me not lie, they were not tired. But as for me, guys, I literally got home, I jumped into the shower, I had whatever takeouts we got, and that was it. I retired for the night, and they were still going. As for Daddy, he was at this point retired by the chairs. Him and Big Brother decided to tune into soccer or rugby or whatever else they were watching. And now I had the responsibility of running after the three little ones and making sure that, they enjoy the last seconds of or minutes of what we had left at Gold Reef City. But it was fun. Yeah, it was very fun. We made some good memories. We all enjoyed ourselves. And yeah, if you do decide to go, do that, and I know that you will have loads of fun. The only thing is, make sure your shoes are comfortable and will sustain you the entire day. And also, Gold Reef City, it's not about you parents, it's about your children, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, for coming along with us, joining us. And oh, I almost forgot, she went right back to the carousel. I think that was her most favorite part. I don't know if it was the pink horse, which she kept insisting on, or just the rides itself. But thank you, and don't forget to like, to comment, and of course subscribe. Mwah. Guys, please don't judge me, but my daughter is at this point, yeah, you can see for yourselves, but we are still there and we are trying to leave, but it is what it is. I guess we said we can, so there it is. Guys, thank you, subscribe and engage. I've been trying to reach you, baby, I lose my mind. You've been kinda see-through lately, but you're good for me. Cause every time you hurt me, I go na-na, oh na-na. Tell me to leave you, I say na-na, no not now. I've been trying to reach